Taiwanese voters are today heading to the polls, but not for an election. The island is holding its largest ever recall vote after months of political vitriol and division. Our East Asia correspondent Kathleen Calderwood is there and joins us live now. Kathleen, what led up to this?
Well, this is really the culmination of more than a year of political chaos and turmoil. Today, 24 legislators from the opposition are up for recall. Now, of course, this is not a compulsory vote, so this depends on how many people turn out and if they decide that they want to see their local MP recalled. Now, basically, how this all began is that despite the fact that Taiwan elected a pro-sovereignty president in Lai Ching-te just over 18 months ago, his Democratic Progressive Party doesn't control the legislature. The opposition, the main opposition party, the Kuomintang, holds the majority in the parliament in alliance with a minor party. And critics have argued that they've sought to block the agenda of the president using that majority, and that's affected everything from government budgets through to defence programs and even the operations of Taiwan's top court, which has been paralysed now for months. So out of this frustration, which saw in some cases hundreds of thousands of people take to the streets in protest, this grassroots recall movement was born, and they've managed to secure the signatures needed, the petitions needed to see 31 parliamentarians up for recall. Now, 24 of them are being voted on today, and the other 7 will be voted on next month.
Kathleen, what do the Taiwanese people you've been speaking to say about this? How are voters feeling?
Well, look, this has really heightened already deep political divisions here in Taiwan. Obviously, the big overarching issue is cross-strait tensions and the fact that, some of these bills that they've sought to block are being seen as things that will affect defence. Obviously, people are now accusing some of these parliamentarians of being too pro-China. The opposition, on their behalf, they have said that they're just doing what they're supposed to do, supervising the government, and they've called this recall vote malicious. And the rhetoric has been really vitriolic in terms of the opposition. We've seen its chair refer to the president as a dictator and liken him to Hitler. And on the other side, the major backer of the recall vote, a gentleman named Robert Tsao, who's a billionaire here, one of the fathers of the semiconductor industry, he's referred to the Kuomintang, the main opposition party, as a Trojan horse for China. So we've seen thousands come out in rallies over the last few days. Taiwanese people are famously passionate when they come to their politics. So thousands coming out both in support and against the recall. Here's what a few of them had to say.
I came out today because I want those empowered to listen to different voices. The ruling party should be more humble and willing to negotiate with the opposition. That is the first step for the country to move towards peace and progress.
The opposition even froze the national defence budget. As everyone knows, cross-strait tensions are quite high right now, and actions like these are essentially weakening our defence.
So the voting will continue for the rest of the day, and if any of these seats, any of these parliamentarians are recalled, by-elections have to be held within 3 months. And the ruling party, the Democratic Progressive Party, only has to win back seats in the legislature to secure a majority.